Hello everyone, Storywolf here, and welcome to Death and Taxes. So this is the latest game that came out. As you can see, the date right here is actually the same date that I'm playing it, actually. The 22nd of February is the latest version. So, this is actually pretty cool. I've seen the demo already played. This is the actual game, not the demo, by the way. And I decided to give it a shot myself. It's kind of similar to Papers, Please, which I love that game too as well. I've played it once before. I have it. I didn't record it, but I do plan on playing it and recording it again, just to see what kind of endings I can get. So, anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So we're going to start a new game. Achievement unlocked, lemons. Oh boy. Oh! Okay, so I can skip the intro. Or scroll. Okay, so I scroll to be able to move. Oh, this is cool. As a comic book writer, as a hobbyist comic book writer, I appreciate this a lot. Ooh, oh my gosh, I'm in love with this. Fate, Keeper of the World Order. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. I love the character design too. The little things, look at this. So, I took animation classes in college, and I can tell you, the simplest movements and things like this are not easy to do. This is on a whole other level. This is intense. Oh! Yep, I'm missing lemons. I did see this from the demo, but this is still very cool. Look at this. The book is moving with the page. Like, that is actually very incredible. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Oh, sigh. That's very cool, though. It's still so cool. And he's leaving his apartment. I love the character design, too, and the colors. So, the whole yellow contrast with the gray and the blues, that's very good contrast. He's just walking. Yep, the Beatles. This is in reference to a Beatles album, very famous one. So moving on. Total art style. I'm appreciating this art very much. Using very bold colors, but also keeping with the gray theme. And there are our lemons. They're buying in the store, waiting in line. That's still so cool.
Excuse me, sir.
That's still so funny. Love that. Excuse me, sir. That's great. Oh, you got... So what happened to the guy after you got so angry at him? Did you put him on your list? Is he on your list? I'm wondering. So leaving the store, so cool. The background moves with you. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, yep, he's still mad. Fate, it's okay. Oh, yep. That moved over quick. Uh-oh. You shouldn't create a homunculus, that's bad. I've seen it in Brotherhood, that's bad. Oh, there's Skull. There we are. And we get to create our Grim Reaper. I love this part. So now we have choices. Earlier on in the demo, you didn't have choices for this. Oh, that's so cute. I love that too. Money. Oh, invisible. I kind of like that, actually. That kind of looks neat. Kind of like a very invisible looking... Like a ghost. I'm a ghostly Grim Reaper. And there's the regular version. This is actually kind of fun too. Deos Muertos. Day of the Dead. And money, money, money. And female. Yeah, sure. Like, maybe that would be a good idea. Since I'm a girl. What kind of suits do we have? Ooh, pretty. Some crazy colors. The Joker. Okay, that might be an idea. Oh god. Or the traditional black and white. I know, I'm kind of liking the Joker, honestly. That's messed up though, I don't know about that. The Joker ring. That would be pretty insane. I don't know about that. Ghostly head. Ah, can't say I have a good skull on my shoulders. Because that's gone. I wish you could change the eye color. I'm asking for too much, I'm sorry. I kind of like this. This is actually pretty fun. I'm gonna go with Deus Muertos. The colors here match pretty well. The dark contrast to that. Ooh, love it. That's way too much. The all black. That's too boring. That actually matches pretty dang well. And the silver slice, I like that. The red. Taking a while to choose who I look like, in case it doesn't matter. This actually kind of looks fun to me. I like this color though. I think I'm actually gonna go with this. I think I'm good with that. Begin the bureaucratic afterlife, I guess. I have a desk job in real life, so we'll see how this pairs.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
Hello, Fate.
What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... Hang on. Spawn number 90.
90, huh? That seems to be a different number. Do they have different numbers for each? That's weird. It didn't sound like it was the same number before. That would be really smart if it did that. That'd be insane.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Oh, this is where we get the answer. Okay. Where am I? What is this? That sounds like something I would probably say. What am I? Hello. Pleasure to meet you, Fate. That's also me. I don't care much for being just 90. Can I be Fate? No. I wouldn't do that to my boss. Hello. Pleasure to meet you. That's basically me every day. This is me on a daily basis if I don't know what's going on. But if I kind of have an idea that I'm actually at my job, I'm going to say hello, pleasure to meet you. That's what I do when I meet someone new at my jobs. And I meet a lot of people at my job. So, hello, pleasure to meet you, Fate.
Oh, a polite Grim Reaper for a change. This is a good start.
Yay! Like being polite.
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region.
Ooh, Sun County Wine Region. So that's the same as the demo, but that's still so nice. Sun County Wine. That actually sounds really good.
I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff.
Also, can I just say I love the cat? The cat is so freaking adorable. The designs, the character designs are done so well. I got to say, that's very iconic. You could easily look at this, and you could easily tell where they're from. Like, that's one of those things where you have a character design, and you do it well. Like, well done, team. Well done. Game development team.
As it is your first day, try to get to know the system. And do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
So, I do kind of have a gallows humor myself. I didn't know that was what it was referred to. But I can use that now, I guess. Gallows humor. So, it's just twisted humor. I just call it twisted humor. But I sometimes have that. I try to be careful with twisted humor or gallows humor because said to the wrong people, it offends people. So, but it's fun. Wait, I have to kill people? Well, yeah, I'm not ready for this. Okay, whatever you say, boss. I will get paid for this. Will I get paid for this? I'm one of those. It's just a whatever you say, boss person to a certain extent. I'm not ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready for it either. I'm not behind killing people. I've done it. I'm currently in a desk job, so I know how this kind of works. You're tasked to do a certain job, you do it, and you do ask questions. You can ask questions, of course. Some bosses prefer you to ask questions, but this is a whole other level. This is killing people. One thing that when I learned in school, it's changed since then. But what I learned in school is you should always ask what your payment is going to be. I'm sorry if you happen to hear hammering in the background. I don't know if you can or not. I can't tell with the system. But we are doing renovating in the house, so you're probably going to hear some of that. Not a lot, but some. I kind of hear it through my headphones, so I'm assuming you guys can hear it too. But one thing I was taught is that you should always ask how much you're going to get paid, because in that way that's clear in the contract that you sign, that that's what you're getting. Although some people might think that this is actually a turn-off, like if you ask if you will get paid for your services, that's all you care about is the money. So the thing about that is that just tells them what your drive is. Your new boss, the person who's interviewing you. So you want to ask the questions like how does the job work, and all kind of stuff. Like, do you enjoy your position? Do you enjoy what you do? Like, stuff like that. Be interested in what's going on. Be interested in the job that you're learning. What can I be expecting from my current job that I'm going to be applying for? Like, what is going to be expected of me? Like, stuff like that. Like, engage with your boss so that way you form a sort of, kind of, not relationship per se, but you form a sort of camaraderie, basically, where, like, you kind of know where each other stands. So that's the best way to do it. Don't ask this question per se. It depends on reading the room and reading the situation. You do want to know what you're going to be paid, how much you're going to be paid to do. Yeah, do your job. Yes. You do want to know this. Usually HR tends to handle that. Once you actually get hired, usually HR will kind of pull you aside and tell you how much you'll probably get paid for it. Usually that's the case. But it depends on the way how business works. In business, you do want to know how much you're going to get paid for it. So that's why this question is so hard. Is that you want to be able to do this, but here's the thing. We're working as our first day. We're born. We're born too, so this is a little bit weird. I think I'm going to ask if I will get paid for it. Because I keep going back to that old thing. I think it changed now, but I'm not positive. I know I'm thinking too hard into this. I'm going to just ask if I'll get paid for it.
Most certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy.
Okay, see, so that told you how this business works with how you get paid. You can also ask that question too. You don't have to ask, how much am I getting paid for my job? You can ask, how will I get paid? Is it influenced by my performance? Is it influenced by a salary? Is it influenced by hour? Like, you can ask this question, and this might lead into how much you'll be expected to be paid. That way you're not directly asking, how much am I getting paid? Like, you're not asking, so will I get paid for this position? How much will I get paid? You're asking, like, how does the payment system work? Would I get paid by hour? Would I get paid by salary? Would I get paid by performance? These questions are important because then you'll be able to know going into your job what is expected of you and how your payment works with your job. So they're saying that it's a salary based on the performance accuracy. So it's based on performance and it's a salary. So basically your salary is determined whether or not you'll get a raise based off of how your performance, how you perform in your job. This is a fairly new, for some of the jobs that I've worked. I've worked a couple odd jobs before I got into this one that I'm currently at right now. Is that your performance accuracy depends on your job. Like, how well you perform determines whether or not you get a raise or whether or not you have chances of getting promoted. So that's basically how this job works too. So that's actually pretty cool that they added that. So we continue.
Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
So see, now he just told me that if I make a mistake, if I mark more or less than necessary, I will not get my fee at all. So that's a pretty tough, that's pretty tough work ethic. Not work ethic, but that's pretty tough because that means you do need to do your job well, but there's cases where the job could get really hard. But this is interesting because I already know what's going to be happening with this. But obviously, this means I will not get paid at all if I don't do my job correctly. Which that's hard to do because usually in jobs now, especially within California where I'm at, you get paid your hourly wage if you're working hourly, or you get paid by salary no matter what. But the problem is whether or not that salary goes up or down depending on your job performance. It usually doesn't go down, it goes up. But you can be moved to a position where your payment might go down. So basically the way how this works is that I will not be being paid for my services if I screw up. And we're talking screw up. Like, a lot. So, basically, we got to be careful of that and make sure going forward we do our good job.
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly.
Okay, so this is important because it's telling me primary task, got to make sure the primary task is executed correctly, and the secondary task will still reduce the total of my, of the amount that I will be paid. But I'll still be paid, but it will reduce the amount. So this is how they do, basically, quality control. This place reviews quality over quantity. So you want to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. If you use quality, then you got to make sure that you have to be able to get accuracy, get things correct. That's how my current job is right now where I work, which I'm not going to say much where I work. I work at a warehouse, and my job is to make sure that everything is running correctly as far as the productivity goes. So basically, with doing this kind of job, is that you have to make sure that you're, that everything is counted correctly, everything is done correctly as for the tasks in front of you. So that's the same thing here.
Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos.
Oh boy. So, yep, us humans tend to get ourselves into trouble. So, yeah, basically they're saying towards the great dying, so that's a scary red flag right there. So, basically, I have a lot of theories as far as this whole thing goes, but yeah, so this is basically leading towards a scenario where, like, the apocalypse happening and there's many different kinds. I also have a theory coming up. I'll explain it later. But, yep. I could see us humans just kind of just bringing ourselves into this situation right here in many different ways than one. Now, before we get into politics, I'm not saying any certain other things with politics as far as how it happens, but there are many different ways of how we could possibly cause our own demise.
We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
So what we do matters and what our choices do matter. That's actually pretty cool. So that's awesome. So we have the choices of whatever, let's get this over with, why me, I was born to do this, or alright, where do I work? This is actually a good question to ask. So, I was born to do this. That's actually an okay thing to say. I wouldn't say born to do this, but say, like, you know, like, I went to school for this, so I want to do this job. But, best thing, alright, where do I work? That's a good question, because then it'll tell you exactly, but then, wait a minute. He did say what district I work, but I'm going to find out. Let's do this.
I will show you your workplace right away. Follow me.
See, that's cool because it shows initiative. Like, I want to know where I work. Show me where I'm at. Shows initiative. So this is good. And he's going to personally show me where I work. That's the best part. That's a great boss right there. That's willing to show you That's a great boss right there that's willing to show you personally where you work. That's really cool.
One more thing.
Oh.
This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
I hate assessments. I hate them so much. They make me so nervous. In real life, we do get assessments at my work too. It always scares the crud out of me. Doesn't matter how well of a job I do. Doesn't matter how well of a job I do. Doesn't matter how, like, confident I am that I did okay. Doesn't matter if I did everything correctly. I still hate being judged. I still hate the assessments. They scare the crud out of me. But it's part of the job. It's part of life. It's part of any part of the job. You're always going to have PERs, which are performance evaluation reviews, where you're going to have your bosses tell you how you did throughout the month or a week. This one is a week. So this is going to be fun. Here we go.
1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry about talking like that all at the start there. It's, you know, it's something that I'm passionate about. Okay, so here we go. Instructions for the day. So Grim Mail. What do we got? Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules or and request as of today. Quota for the day. 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you have made your decision. Good luck on the first day. Fate. Awesome. And then we have our death pen. Better pick it up and start marking some files. Well, so this death pen, that's permanent, so we gotta be careful with who we choose. And last but not least, the phone. Has nothing here right now. Cocker. So Cocker is basically like Twitter, but with crows. So that's what that's for. Okay, so now I have a theory about this. So Renee Oslauseny. I'm sorry about pronunciations. I'm just gonna go with it. Sorry if I get any wrong. Age 27, teacher. Renee teaches languages and literary criticism to high school scholars, an arduous task. All things considered, it's a little bit hard for me to read here. They've an interest in education science with the aim to upgrade the teacher methods of other teachers, as many of the old-timers are not up to date with the modern approaches. Okay, next one. Stephanie Huang, age 41, financial manager. Stephanie has been working at an eco-research NGO for about 6 months, trying to figure out financial situation. The bookkeeping has been sloppy, even enough that it'll take them a while. They're a huge fan of swimming, often going on nighttime swims. Okay, so my theory is that these 2 profiles actually tell you or start you on whatever path you're going to do. I have a feeling the path is kind of random, but the thing is that I believe that with these 2 profiles, whatever one you choose is going to determine what path you take. But that's just a theory. I don't know this for a fact, but as a game designer, I believe there is no choice that doesn't matter, especially in games like this. There is no choice that doesn't matter. Every choice always leads to a certain outcome. Doesn't matter what outcome that is, even if both of them lead to the same outcome. They always lead to a outcome. So, because it's all coded in the game. So basically, we have to choose which one of these is going to die. They both are put into life-threatening situations. So it doesn't matter what I choose right now. I mean, it does matter depending on what path I want to choose, but I don't even know what the path is. This one right here, though, is eco-research. So eco-research. So this would be like somebody who is researching what's going on here. Teaches languages, literal criticism. That could lead to, like, war, possibly. Education science. And then this one could possibly lead to an eco-research, so could lead to like a bio incident, or could lead to possibly like the end of the world being caused by plants. Who knows? The happening. Ugh. But anyway, so basically you could choose any of these. Oh, there's different texts each time you mouse over these. Hope you had a good life. Yes, no, maybe. How am I supposed to choose? I don't think I've met anyone from these, so that's always good. Do not go gentle into that good night. So basically, I could choose whatever one I choose here. So who do I want? Financial manager. Trying to figure out their financial situation. I think I want this person to live because financial situation with eco-research. Yes. I may have to tell him not to do that again. So that means... Sorry, Renee. So we'll see what this does. Sorry, Renee. But yeah. So anyway, this is basically what I'm choosing here. The reason for this is because this means that hopefully, if my assumption is correct, the eco-research will probably be influenced by the fact that this financial manager is still alive. Will probably keep whatever financial research company this is, NGO, from going under and causing a whole bunch of problems. So hopefully this is going to fix things. The teacher, this might lead to conflicts later, but we shall see what kind of conflicts are going to pop up. We'll see how this tests out. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Yes, I want to confirm my choices. Here we go. First day. Oh, this is fun. Okay, this is cool. So Grimm's office. The Grimm office. This is cool. I could go down any of these, right? Can I? It's just the Grim office. This... This is fun. Whee! I have an elevator! Oh god, somebody's having a lot of fun at the bar. Oh, that's awesome. I can't go in any of those places. Plunder Emporium.
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium.
Hi!
As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
The Mortimer, and such an honor to meet such a legend. What makes you infamous? Never heard of you before.
Aye, 'tis me, terror of the waves. I may have grown most humble with age, but tales of my thunderous exploits will live forever.
I have no idea what this is. This is kind of weird for freaking me out.
Aye, ye are visiting me ultimate dream, the Emporium. Browse at your will.
Cool, okay. I don't have any money right now. That's cool. Vintage clothing. This resonator tolerates accelerated metric waves, various frequencies generated by the artificial vibration of internal reoccurrence, which travel through enough of the aether and then blast them at you. Well, that's weird. Lethal will be ready to use to remove grievous mistakes, meaning it erases whichever mark you made on a profile. One use only. That's actually really cool. Pair of sleek, stylish modern glasses that grant a pleasant face to wear. It made me look wicked smart. Way smarter than the boss, you know? I don't know about that. So I don't have any money right now, so obviously we're not going to go there. But that's cool, I didn't know that was here. So, okay, going up. And this is just some other scenes from The Office. This is pretty fun. Is this my room? That might be my room. Oh, this might be my room. There's the boss's office. Here we go.
Oh, the new Death Spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Bad. A person died. Okay, I guess. Really good.
Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work, after all.
It's very important that a boss reminds you of that. That they actually appreciate the work that you do, or remind you how important your job is, because it's very easy to feel in the everyday life you get burnout, which could easily make you feel like you're insignificant. So having a boss like this that actually tells you do good work when you do good work. Only when you do good work, not just saying you did a good job when you screwed up, but when they actually tell you you did a good job, or when they tell you thank you, it makes all the difference. You bosses out there that are watching, please say thank you, and please be nice to your employers. Please, they work hard. Some of them work hard. The ones that work hard, just make sure you let them know that you acknowledge that they're working hard.
Remember, lives are on the line.
Yes, they are.
I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
The best, there were only two options. No, I didn't. I did. Nobody deserves to die.
True, in a general sense. People are complex individuals with hopes, dreams, and dynamic thought patterns, trying their best. Yet all end, eventually.
Very true, very true. So that's basically how I think in my mind is no one really deserves to die. Like, there really isn't, like, nobody really deserves, no one really deserves death. But it does come for all of us eventually. Like, Unus Annus, great channel. Watch it before the year is over. You can still breeze through it. It's really good. Unus Annus, Latin for 1 year. But definitely talks a lot about death. If you're sensitive to it, you probably might not like it. It's not a channel for everyone, but it does put your mind in perspective. Everybody goes through the same thing. It's one thing we all have in common. We die eventually. But that's why we gotta live the best life we have now. Like, as far as we can. Or as well as we can. Otherwise, you don't live well enough. But that's why I'm doing this now. At age 33, I'm doing YouTube videos because it's something that I never experienced and I wanted to do it. So, this is what I'm trying.
Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Questions?
Ooh. I still don't understand what exactly I'm supposed to do. Nope, I'm ready for everything. I still love this question. I don't understand what exactly I'm supposed to do. That was me my first day of my job. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. You guys haven't trained me enough. Help me. But this, yeah, I think I've got it.
Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines. And keep up the good work.
Oh, yay! Keep up the good work. See, that's good. See, that's what I mean, is that's a good boss right there. That reminds you that you're doing a good job.
A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Awesome, okay. So, we're totally getting this handled here. This is so awesome. Hello, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell notification button if you want to be notified when new videos come out. If you want to take a look at other links like my DeviantArt, my Facebook, there are links in the description below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye!